was about the grind. Yeah, the bubble grind.
Now we have a guy that could probably get in there if you...
It's game day. The Edmonton Oilers hit the road once again. Joaquin Gage, Hernan Salas, Zach Kubish in the house. Coming off an Edmonton Oilers 3-1 win. How's everybody doing? Did you sprinkle it on Wednesday's Screw It, Let's Do It bet? This guy right here, making a lot of people rich this weekend.
Yeah, I don't know if I can trust you anymore, though, man.
Why?
Well, so I'm at the Ice House on Friday. And you had said that you're going to stop by. And I'm waiting. Trev shows up. And then all these guys start coming over. Big Uke comes over to me. It hit. Yeah. And then, so a couple other VR came over, I think, like a bunch. I go, oh my gosh. And then I text you. And not only do you scream, I'm yelling from Costco. You say you never go to Costco. So A, you tell me you're going to see me. B, I find out you're going to Costco. What other secrets are you keeping from me, Hernan?
Well, with the folks, right? I don't go often, but it was like when you text me, like it was a literal like, yeah, because I know how much I sprinkled on it. I told everyone,
Hernan's screaming at Costco right now. He's the X-Ray J of Costco.
It was... it was awesome, man. Like, and then I started like researching. I just wanted to see, right? Yeah. And I was like, before I tweet anything out, I have to be 100%, or I'm gonna look like an ass, right? So, yeah. And then I go to Cloud9, and damn, man, I was like,
man, that's why I'm wearing this today. I just got to show some support for Play Alberta. I feel with my knowledge. My intensive knowledge of esports and slaying in the arena of Call of Duty, man, that was something. Three people came up to me and said, "Thank you for that."
Did you guys did you know about that league, or it was just something you saw?
I've seen it, right, and I've seen the guys play and stuff, and how heated they get. And yeah, I just thought, you know what? Why not? I mean, how do you handicap those matches? I guess you go win-loss records and the guys that are playing and their records and try to do it properly. But I mean, it was astronomical odds. And yeah, sometimes you get lucky, man.
And
plus 3,800? 32.
I mean,
well, that's got to be our biggest.
Well, they're last place in the league.
I know,
yeah. Against like a middle of the pack, it looked like a lopsided affair for sure, and it was a close one. It went all 5 matches. So in the Call of Duty circuit or whatever you want to call it, you have to play 5 games, and they beat them in the series 3-2.
Yeah,
which is quite amazing.
Yeah. It was really close. I was like, holy. Ian says, you can thank me, boys. I'm 0-6 when using my free 50 on big bets. Decided not to this time. Ian.
Ouch.
You would have had a couple of G-notes in your pocket right now. Oh, man.
Oh, that's too bad.
It's crazy. Did you sprinkle? Let us know. We don't need to know the amount. Just did you bet on the Screw Let's Do It parlay from Wednesday that hit on Friday? It was early evening, late afternoon when we got the news, and man, I know.
Probably made the weekend a lot nicer for a lot of people.
Couple extra $100 never hurt anyone, right?
Exactly.
Like, holy smoke.
You don't have to have that that feeling when you wake up the next morning and go, gosh, how much did I spend?
Yeah.
But then it's all right because of Cloud9.
Cloud9, baby. And I swear to this show, we will have someone from Cloud9 on the show.
Yeah.
Yeah. Because I want to know
what happened.
How do you get into this?
Yeah.
Like,
well, I know how you get into it.
Do they get paid?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like, and I was watching this was more about the game League of Legends, but all these people basically hang out in a house and they just play. And the actual team that competes, like, if you don't pull your weight, there's other people. It's almost like a football practice roster. Like, they have people to help you, like, get you through the downtime or something. And if you're not pulling your weight and they're playing well, they'll take your spot. Like, it's
and they're only in qualifiers right now, so there's a big matchup that they're not in the major bracket just yet. So
there's a lot of pressure
right now. There's lots, man.
Like, you have to be good.
You have to be really good.
You can't be hurting your team.
No.
So I'm gonna look at their website, see if we can get one of the players on. I think it'd be kind of cool, like on a slow day when there's no Oilers or anything like that. Mm-hmm. I think it'd be incredibly cool.
Well, if they're coming up for a game too, that would be great. Just
and to thank them.
Yeah.
Yeah. What was I going to get to? This weekend was the heavy hockey showdown, EST. I think they lost. You guys lost, right?
Yeah, it was, there's lots we can get into. Maddie says we got robbed. I can't disagree with that whatsoever.
I heard Benny was the MVP of Team EST, and I heard Kub was getting yelled at by the coaching staff for taking long shifts.
Oh.
Only one time to start the third. I was out there for about 2.5, 3 minutes. And I was playing it to see my D partner, Range, who I played with last year at the heavy hockey showdown as well. He was solid. He was making me look better than I actually was, but I just stayed on the ice as long as he did, but I missed the fact that he actually got off about a minute before I did. So Maddie was yelling at me. He benched me first shift. No, he didn't actually do that. No, but he was like, come on, Coop. We got a offensive zone draw, and I was still out there. I was looking for a goal, but it was about fair time that I got off the ice at that point.
YouTube Trev stats, okay? Mm-hmm. You fell down once, had one shot.
That's it?
Had 14:38 of ice time. He had one giveaway, 2 takeaways. He was a -1. He had 1 whiffs. He had 1 beer, 2 for 3 on faceoffs.
He was good on the draw.
What's he doing at the ODR? Wasn't he? I told him not to get his skates sharpened at Laura Outlets over there. That's probably why.
Yeah, he was looking like Bambi out there a little bit. No, he was much better than he was last year, though. You could see the improvement for sure. We're all taking our own time to practice and get prepped for this.
And no Belsey, right?
No Belsey. Dusty got in late from LA on his travels coming back. He was one of the coaches there as well. El Presidente and Cash was there. Very supportive. Good on the bench doors as well.
All right.
No sloppy changes or anything. No too many men's. It was a good affair overall. It was a great game, actually.
Nice. Congratulations to everybody involved. I know they had their event on Friday while you guys doing pregame at the Ice House. I heard everything was great. They were able to raise a ton of money. So to Dash and the crew over there at Heavy Hockey, congratulations on another successful fundraising little game here and event. So congratulations to those boys. Joaquin, so the Mini World Cup starts in 2 weeks, and we play our biggest rival first game.
Who?
El Salvador.
Uh-oh.
So funny story. So 20 years ago, at least, we played our first game ever in the Mini World Cup, but in men's, and we beat them. Since then, we haven't beat them once.
Really?
So, like, they kick our butts. It's not a rivalry because they own us. But that's our first game.
Holy smokes.
It's going to be fun. So we played yesterday. Mm-hmm. We only had 9 guys show up. And again, we're over 35. A lot of us are over 40. We played the young Chilean men's team. We won 5-3.
No!
Experience, baby.
Wow. Huh. Were you talking to them in your native tongue?
Well, no.
No?
Got a little rough there at the end. We had to cut the game short. So, yeah.
Wow. That's...
So one more friendly on Friday against Canada.
Nice.
And then play for keeps.
Cool.
Yeah, man.
I went to go watch a friend of mine's son, Spencer Cox, who I think will be in for Athlete of the Week. He won the the JPHL U14 championship over the weekend. Really cool. Out at Silent Ice Center. It was unbelievable, man.
Really?
Like it was kind of funny because we got there and have you ever been there?
No.
So upstairs is a full restaurant. It's really nice. And you can sit out in like a skybox and watch.
Oh, really?
It's really cool. And so my wife, all of a sudden my wife ordered a couple beers. So, and it's earlier, like it's around, I would say like 11. So no food, just beer. You feel great.
Yeah.
And I look over, my wife's done hers. I kind of pound and goes, can you go grab us more? I go, yeah, sure. So I go in, I run into Tyrell Spitzer, who runs, he's big up there.
We had him on the show.
Yeah. And so Spitzy and I are talking and he goes, hey, do you want to go on? Like in between periods? How much do you know? I go, I'm just here to kind of, but Dean Millard's the guy there.
Yeah.
So I go, well, sure. So I go down, do a hit with Dino.
Yeah.
And talking about the game a little bit, which was awesome. There's 6 cameras going at these things.
Yeah.
The kids are doing interviews at the benches. There's a guy doing color that's standing in between the bench. Like the production of the whole thing is NHL like.
There's no other like junior league like that for 18U that has production.
No,
like
it's
that,
it's
man.
unbelievable what they do. So, but my wife is sitting there going, well, where's that beer? You know? And so she's talking to all these people. And then our friend Laura was like, where's Joaquin? And then she looks and goes, oh, there he is. And she points to the big screen. And I'm talking to Dino. I guess that's why I don't have a beer yet. But awesome production. I can see why kids would want to go play there because it is a professional experience.
That's awesome.
And shout out to Belzy's crew too.
Yeah.
They won the 18U championships, I believe. Yeah,
Sweet.
yeah. Well, you were mentioning the 14U as well. Belsy wasn't at the Heavy Hockey Showdown because he's the GM of the 14U squad. So was that the team that won, or what did you say?
I didn't see Belsy there, but he might have been.
Yeah,
I ran into Struddy.
Nice.
Struddy's kids were playing as well, so he made me laugh hysterically for a good 15 minutes. And
I have to get out there. I heard it's a great facility.
We'll just go for lunch, man.
Yeah, have a beer.
We should do the show there.
We should. Maddie, book us. This one says, Bonnie Dune Rod K. Can I get a shout out for my son's U15 Tier 1 KC soccer team for winning gold at Provincials this weekend? Of course you can. Congratulations to the KC boys.
Nice.
What's going on over there?
I think someone just won a ton of money on roulette.
that was the biggest cheer I've ever heard in my life.
I've never heard a cheer like that in this place, except maybe when Canada scored.
Yeah, that's crazy. Hey, of course, Edmonton Sports Talk is brought to you by Play Alberta. Play Alberta is your home for online gaming excitement, featuring casino games, live dealer action, lottery, instants, and sports betting. Now with the new Play Alberta app, you can take the fun with you anywhere. Download the app or sign up today at playalberta.ca. Lots going on in the world, so it's time for a little...
Este es su noticiero.
Well, Joaquin, the World Cup of hockey is coming to Alberta.
Awesome.
Edmonton will get the semis and the final.
Edmonton will?
Yes.
No way.
Calgary and Prague will get the round robin / quarterfinals, I think.
Really?
Yeah.
I'm shocked at that, actually.
Well, I should just read my notes. It's right here. Calgary and Prague will host a round robin of the World Cup with the semifinals and final in Edmonton.
Wow. Good. That's great. I mean, I part of me, a little bit of me was like, "Ooh, Calgary's going to get it. They're going to have the new rink." And I understand it. They've been playing in that shoebox for years just to let everyone see it and stuff. It's probably going to be just absolutely stunning. But the permanent structure for the ice district's going to be there.
Yeah.
You imagine downtown Canada in the final. That will be something else.
It would be great. It'd be fantastic. You know what's funny? Earlier I was listening to the Calgary podcast with Pinder and Brett Warner.
Were they mad?
They were like, this is before, they're like, well, we know Calgary and Edmonton are getting it. They're like, there's no way Edmonton's getting the final. They're like, we got the new arena. So I just want to go back now because I stopped listening to see their reaction when it was actually.
Oh, no.
They're probably not going to be too happy.
No, not at all. But look, there's I think there's just way more. Dusty mentioned it this morning. What's around Rogers here right now Calgary is years down the road till they finish all that kind of stuff off. But that's great, man. That is going to be so awesome.
Would you rather go to Prague because it'll probably be cheaper?
Yes.
Yes. Okay. And you've been to Prague?
Yes. That's one of the reasons I'd go.
Who's down to go to Prague? We can probably get down there for $1,100.
Prague is it's one of the top 5 cities in the world, easily.
It's great. Washington Capitals have signed Cole Hudson to a 3-year entry-level contract.
Oh, really? The other Hudson?
The other Hudson. Remember we talked to his brother about him?
Yeah, he said he's even better, right?
Yeah. World Baseball Classic, USA beats the Dominican 2-1 on a horrible strike call to end the game. Yeah. Absolutely horrible.
That was at the shins.
Yeah, terrible. Today, Venezuela and Italy. Let's go Italy. Nothing against my Venezuelan brothers, but
don't you want to see Venezuela, U.S.? Not that U.S. could play anyone, and it's probably a little heated, but I mean, Venezuela, they just invaded the country.
That's a good point. I didn't even think of that. March Madness kicks off. Of course, we got I think it's called the First Four coming up, and then Thursday we get set for we got to do our brackets, Joaquin.
Oh, are we doing brackets this year?
Well, let's do it.
Oh, we did it last year.
Yeah.
I think mine completely busted after the first day.
I think mine too. Yeah. NBA set for first vote in the Las Vegas - Seattle expansion. So, hey, why not? Seattle would be great. They were there before with the Supersonics. Vegas would be fantastic. Like every team that's moved to Vegas, it's been a very, very smart choice. So we'll see what happens there. The New York Jets traded Justin Fields to the Chiefs for a 6th-round pick in next year's draft. So he'll be the backup, obviously, there.
Well, they're picking up some of his salary as well. New York is. Yeah, $7 million of his $10 million guaranteed.
Because New York signed or traded for Geno Smith.
Oh, jeez.
Geno Smith. We'll have an Oscars recap in the second, Joaquin.
Okay.
I know you
we'll need that because I really had no interest.
Yeah, me either. So coming up on the show at 2:20, Mick Kern will join us to go around the NHL. Lots to get to hear. Austin Matthews gets hurt, and all of a sudden, player safety has to be revised. So we'll get to that. Racing recap at 1:40. We got a lot to say about F1. I am like bottom 5 both teams in the F1 league. I am not very happy. Stupid McLaren. What the hell's going on there? And of course, coming up next, we'll break down what we saw last night between the Oilers and Preds that saw them win 3-1, but a big loss as Leon Draisaitl got hurt. And I got some stuff to say about the hit. And I think most people viewed it like I did, but there's a few that thought it was a very dirty hit, and I just don't see it that way, Joaquin. But yeah, it's going to be a fun show here on this Monday. Reminder, Reed Wilkins, Jay Milne coming up from 3 to 6. And then tomorrow we're back at it with some Edmonton Oilers action as they take on the good old San Jose Sharks. Celebrini back in town. They need wins, Joaquin. They're falling out.
Yeah.
They're falling behind. And a lot of teams getting hot. So here we go. And if you hit on the Cloud 9, screw it, let's do a parlay. Let us know. Nasty chat, slam that thumbs up and hit us up on the River Cree inbox, 780-218-9999. And of course, the afternoon inbox is brought to you by the River Cree Resort and Casino. And they are proud to present Unified MMA U68 Friday, March 27th. Event gets going at 7 o'clock. Tickets are on sale. Just go to the River Cree Ticketmaster box office. Tickets starting at $89.25. What's going on, Coop?
No, I'm just excited for that because I just got my tickets today to go to the Unified MMA event.
Wow.
At River Cree Resort and Casino. I'm going to go with a couple buddies.
Nice.
Close, right near side the Kate. Like, I'm hyped for it. It's going to be a great event.
Are they building I thought one of my friends who's out in Enoch, he was talking about them building a permanent kind of structure for events like that, like massive stadium.
That'd be great, man.
Yeah.
That'd be great. That's what we need. And even a smaller stadium for like soccer, football team.
Yeah.
That can share, right? So crazy. All right. It's Joaquin Gage, Hernan Salas here live from the William Huff studio. Zach Kubish is at the technical desk. On the other side of the break, we'll get to the Oilers game last night. And Leon Draisaitl sounds like he's going to miss some games here. And we'll look at the lines from practice and all that fun stuff. So don't go anywhere. If you're listening on iHeart, TuneIn Radio, come on over, slam that thumbs up for us. We're back after the break.
Leon Draisaitl missed Oilers practice today following his early exit in last night's game against the Predators. And after today's skate, Oilers head coach Chris Knobloch noted that Draisaitl might miss some time but didn't provide a timeline on his return. And the World Cup of Hockey is coming to Alberta. NHL announcing that Edmonton and Calgary will play host to the tournament in 2028. The first 7 games will be played in Scotia Place down in Calgary, with the semifinals and finals going down at Rogers Place. Ice level 5 games on today's NHL schedule. Calgary's on the road in Detroit for a 5 o'clock start. The Kings and Rangers matchup at that same time, while Dallas and Utah hit the ice at 6. In football news, the Associated Press reporting that the Jets have agreed to trade Justin Fields to the Chiefs. New York will get a 6-rounder in 2027 in the move, picking up $7 million of the $10 million guaranteed for Fields next season. To the World Baseball Classic, Italy and Venezuela battle for a spot in tomorrow's final. First pitch just after 6 o'clock, and 8 games in the association highlighted by the Lakers at Rockets. They tip off at 7:30. This sports update is brought to you by the Capital Care Foundation. Financial support deeply affects residents at Capital Care, whether it's a one-time donation or monthly contribution. Every penny counts. Find out how you can donate at Capital Care Foundation.net. The conversation on EST Afternoons continues following the break. I'm Zachary Kubish, and you're up to date.
The Nielsen Show with Lieutenant Eric.
Pick up.
Patrick speaking.
Hi, Patrick. It's Dustin and Eric from 95.7 Cruise FM and Edmonton Sports Talk. How you doing this morning?
Good. How are you?
Good. We've got some good news for you, buddy.
No way.
You have won the Cruise FM MacMe College Flyaway Ultimate Sports Weekend Edition.
No way.
Yes way.
That's awesome.
It is awesome.
The Nielsen Show with Lieutenant Eric. Weekday mornings 6 to 9. Only on Edmonton Sports Talk. Your clear choice for Edmonton sports.
You know the saying, April showers bring May flowers, but really May brings you...
Mom, I'm home from university.
Need extra space? Sentinel Storage. Affordable, convenient, and Canadian storage solutions. Try 4 weeks free, plus students save 10% on continued rental. Details at sentinelstorage.ca.
Your home for live music and great performances is the River Cree Resort and Casino. Multi-platinum country superstars High Valley return to the River Cree Resort and Casino March 21st. Don't miss High Valley's signature fusion of contemporary country and traditional bluegrass. Tickets at rivercreeresort.com. River Cree Resort and Casino. Excitement. Bet on it.
Looking for flooring? Paramount Flooring has it all. Sales, service, and expert installation. With options for every style and budget. Open 7 days a week. We've got you covered. Quick delivery and in-stock deals. Plus, EST listeners get 10% off. Visit ParamountFlooring.ca today.
Real fans don't stroll in at puck drop. They claim territory. They study the screens. They get into their spot, which is why this matters. The Canadian Brewhouse now has happy hour. Brand new. Tons of options. And the good stuff, like our 8-inch 2-topping RCM pizza and our signature Caesar. Monday to Saturday, 2 till 6 p.m. starting at $3.99. That's more than enough reason to come early. New happy hour at the Canadian Brewhouse. If you're serious about game day, we'll see you for happy hour.
I'm your Huckleberry.
We're back here on EST Afternoons on this Monday. Looks like the weather's going to improve. Some plus temperatures, which is always welcome here as we get closer and closer to some spring weather. Knock on wood. The double tap for that, Joaquin Gage, Hernan Salas, Zach Kubish here with you. Coming up at 1:40, we will get into some F1 talk as another race down. A great win for young Kimi. But still a lot of pushback and a lot of unhappy drivers and people that cover it and fans just not liking the new regulations, the new cars. We'll get into all of it, though. All 3 races this weekend were great in NASCAR, Indy, so we'll get into that as well. Now we're to Mick Kern from SiriusXM NHL will join us to go around the NHL. All right, Joaquin, let's get to it. Yesterday we saw a 3-1 win by the Edmonton Oilers. They scored early. physical game. Obviously, we'll get to the Draisaitl injury and all that. But what did you make of their 3-1 win over a team the Oilers just always find a way to beat?
What did I think? I think I described it this morning as mature. The first two periods, really a lot of discipline. A little bit undisciplined when Leon got hurt, but that's great. I liked it. I liked the discipline when they took a number, is what you say usually in those cases. Take a number and see if you can get back at someone else. And of course, when one of their skilled players, if you have the chance, you want to make sure you bury them too, right? But I think they kind of merchant of Venice, Weissblad, and took their pound of flesh with a few really good hits and physical play. So, I found the game very good. And I know people were saying, well, the end of the game, Stamkos hits the post. Yeah, but Nurse almost ended the game right at the end of the second period if that one goes in too, right? So both teams are lucky in that respect. And it's good to see Zach Hyman kind of put the nail in the coffin at the end there. Someone that can hit an empty net, not unlike Connor McDavid.
Connor was on one. He was looking good yesterday. So this week, the Oilers schedule is as follows. The Sharks tomorrow. On Thursday, it's the Florida Panthers. And on Saturday, the Tampa Bay Lightning. So 3 tough games. It's not going to be easy sledding for the Edmonton Oilers, especially without Leon Draisaitl. All right, let's get to the hit, Joaquin. We're just going to show it. Listen, Hoop, if you can put it up, please. To me, this is just a hockey hit. It's shoulder to shoulder. Yeah, he gets caught up there, but these hits happen in every game, Joaquin.
Look, he could have really hit him.
Yeah.
Could have railroaded him with a shot to the chest there. But shoulder on shoulder. I think Leon was kind of he was in an awkward position because he was fending off one guy and gets this. Yeah, this is a hockey play. That's a hockey play. It's a good clean hit, and he finished his check. That's what you would want from any player in your bottom six to be doing. If he bails out of that, then he's getting crap about it from his coaching staff. Great hit.
Yeah, so it drives me crazy, and it was yesterday on the broadcast. It was called a predatory hit, and I was like, come on, what are we doing here? This has nothing to do with protecting the Stars. Stars are allowed to get hit, Joaquin. And I'm sure most teams want to hit the other team's stars to get them off their game. It was clean. There was nothing dirty about this. What is Ozzy Weissblad supposed to do? Oh, it's Leon, so I can't hit him? Get out of here with that. It was a clean hit. Now, the second part. Why does Ozzy Weissblad have to fight? Why?
This is what I don't like. The line. I mean,
that's good.
You get in his face a little bit if he hits you. I get that. And so I don't mind it. But enough of the clean hits, and all of a sudden someone's got to go fight anymore, right?
I hate it.
Now, look, you don't know what happens when a player is laying on the ice. Not unlike Austin Matthews, you're kind of like, well, what happened here? That's when you go get in the other guy's face. At least show some sort of emotion. And I don't want to harp on the Leafs situation there. I'm just talking because that's the most recent scenario where we've seen a player get hurt by a predatory hit, an illegal hit, a very dangerous hit. And that's when you get in the guy's grill or just grab him and take the initiator penalty, man, because you can't have stuff like that. Sometimes this is the problem too. If you're going to have, did he even get a penalty on that play?
No.
So, he did, Gudas doesn't even get a penalty. The suspension doesn't warrant the hit. Now you're getting into the realm of, all you hear out of Toronto right now is when they play the Ducks again.
Yeah.
That's what you want. You can't tell me that's going to just be a joke of a game. I would like to see a whole line brawl right off the pop, right? And the NHL doesn't want that, but that's what they have done with this. If they were just to, review, call the match or whatever, huge suspension, then you wouldn't have to worry about what's going to happen in this next game. But now you're going, oh, okay, what's going to happen? We're going to have a ton of penalties, and it's a bad look, and the league doesn't want to look like this. Don't put it in the hands of the players where they do have to police themselves then. Take care of it at the beginning.
Yeah, Gudas did obviously got the 5 in the game and all that. But in this game, like, listen, and I thought the Oilers were like, Weisblatt's not going to fight Frederick or Podkolzin. There's no chance in hell that's happening, okay? No, but I like what the Oilers did. They got in his face. They hit him cleanly. They mucked it up with him every chance they could. That's the way you do it. And Ozzy Weisblatt for throwing a hit, and unfortunately, the Draisaitl gets hurt. He shouldn't have to fight. Now, I like the Oilers going after him and saying, "Hey, you can't hit our stars and get away with it. We're going to make your life miserable." That's the way it should be.
Yes.
You don't want the Oilers attacking him from behind and you know, guys getting suspended or seriously injuring guys. But to sit here and say that hit was dirty, come on. Does Draisaitl have to fight every time he throws a dirty slash or a cross check?
Yeah.
Like, sorry, this guy's a young kid. He's trying to make his way in the NHL. He threw a hit. He saw an opportunity and he threw it.
And they got him off his game too. Like the penalty he took on Ekholm later on. Like Ekholm did a unreal job of moving him out of the way. It wasn't a cross check. It was a place and push.
Yeah.
Basically, right? It wasn't a full and Weisblatt got the slash. Like he slashed him, and the Oilers were able to get on the power play. That's what you want. That's they won the battle there against Weisblatt.
Yeah, and I always flip it. Wallman had a great hit on him too.
Oh, he destroyed him.
Yeah, and that's the way to do it.
Like after that hit, like normally you'd say, oh, did someone have to fight Wallman at that bit? No, because it was a clean hit.
Exactly. Did Wallman have to fight now Haig?
Yeah.
One of their bigger boys because he threw a clean hit on Ozzy. No, it was let go. It was done. So that's what I hate. I hate that. And listen, I'm for protecting the stars. Don't get me wrong. On dirty hits, comparing it to the Gudas hit, you
don't even. They don't come in the same sentence. Those two hits.
You can't compare. You can't compare. And the Oilers went out there and made Ozzy Weisblatt's night miserable, and that's how you get back at them.
Mm-hmm.
That's because he's not going to fight Podkolzin. He's not going to fight Frederick. He might fight Savoy.
I'd like to see the next because they don't play the Predators again this year. I don't think.
I don't think so.
No, but it would be interesting to see how Weisblatt plays the next time he plays the Edmonton Oilers. If he plays the same way, all the power to him, man. That's his game. That's unreal. But those are the types of games where, do I really want to go hit Leon this hard right now and have to deal with everyone?
And let's be honest, Leon is a warrior. He rarely gets hurt or misses time. And it was an awkward fall into the boards, and you could tell right away. Even when he came back, Joaquin, and he went out for his first shift, you could tell he was not right.
I just remember him coming out and doing a little twirl. He looked fine, but I think too, it could be multiple things. Cause when your helmet gets popped up like that and you get the whiplash, that can your neck and stuff. And he probably just didn't feel right.
Yeah. Smitty the Welder says, I don't care if it's clean or not. You don't touch my star players. That's how every player should think. And the Oilers did that.
Yeah, they did that.
They made him pay the price afterward. But you're not going to force him into a fight. He's not fighting a bigger guy. That's all I'm saying. Don't do stupid things to get yourself suspended. We've seen a lot of instances. Go back to the Todd Bertuzzi one. Same thing, right? Mm-hmm. Trying to get redemption for hurting one of its top players. That's not the way to go about it. I thought the way the Oilers handled it was perfect. Don't go out of your own way to hurt someone, to make it. I thought they did it. They went after him. And they went after some other Nashville players. Saying, you're going to come after our stars, we're going to go after yours. And that's the way to do it with clean hits. I get what you're saying, Smitty. You have to protect the stars, but you're not protecting them from those hits. Those happen in every damn game. And the stars especially are being hunted for hits because they're star players. You want to get them off their game. I don't think Ozzy.
You just want them to. Well, yeah, you do, but you want to make it as uncomfortable as possible.
That's hard
for the other team's skilled guys. That's what the playoffs are all about.
Yeah, and then it's I don't like Ozzy Weisblatt didn't go in there saying I'm going to hurt Leon Draisaitl. He just goes, I'm going in there to finish.
I get a chance to play a lick on one of their star players. Come on.
Yeah, I'm just tired of clean hits leading to fights. You can challenge the guy. And listen, Paul Colson took on Haig, which is much bigger. Good on him.
Yeah.
He went after Weisblatt. Then Haig stepped in and said, well, fight me. I'm much bigger. And good for Paul Colson. Paul Colson's an ox, eh?
Yeah, he's
you can
strong.
tell he's strong.
He's a strong individual, man. I wouldn't. He probably gets his hands on you, and you're just kind of ragdolled around.
Yeah, so I was fine with it. And you know what's crazy, Joaquin? Because in stuff like this, it was social media blows up, and Oiler fans are very protective of their team. And
yeah.
And you saw nothing yesterday about a dirty hit.
No.
Everybody was just upset that Leon got hurt and didn't return to the game.
Exactly.
So it's one of the few times where you went on X and it was actually kind of pleasant saying, man, hopefully Leon's not out for a long time. But no one was talking about the hit.
No, it was, again, that's what I liked how the response. Sure, it got a little goofy for a bit.
Yeah.
You like that too, because there's some players that don't like that,
Oh, 100%.
And so you're sitting on, if you're a Nashville Predator player and you go, gosh, this is getting a little out of hand out there. You're kind of leery out there. All of a sudden you're off your game. The Oilers are going nuts trying to kill people out there. And then there's a singular focus on one player and everyone gets a good lick in on him.
Yeah. Bone says Ozzy doesn't make that hit. The coach sits him down. Guys earning a living, and it was not in the least 30. Cole Harbor Joe says Leon reverse hits guys in that position all the time. Clean hit, good hockey play. 4'3" guy hit Leon. How is this a talking point? Because it is. What do you mean? Why? Because he's out. But a few small group thought it was dirty. So that's all we're saying. This one says a bit predatory. Wait till he was engaged with another player, then come in late just like Tkachuk. Well, he wasn't really engaged.
If you're looking back to the, I think who was that? That Tkachuk roll, steamroll. Cassian. That's That's a little different.
But there were still no penalties.
Because it's a clean hit.
Keep your head up.
Yeah.
And on Leon, that doesn't go. He had his head up. It's just a hit. It's a hockey hit. So, I don't know, Joaquin. I think it's fine. It sucks. The latest is 1-2 games. I think Novak said could be more. So, you know how they are with these injured timelines. Yeah. So, it's pure speculation, but obviously not tomorrow. And then we'll have to take it day by day until they actually announce how long he's out for, if they do. Today at practice, obviously no Leon due to the injury, but the lines top line stayed the same.
Okay.
The third line, which now becomes the second line for me, Dickinson, Nuge, and Roslovic, stays. Szymanski will be in between Podkolzin and Kapanen. So taking Leon's spot. And then the fourth line is Max Jones, Frederick, and Adam Enrique Joaquin.
Okay.
Yeah. I don't mind it. I think we were talking about it before we went on with the lock shop. And I think Dusty and I landed on put Szymanski with Pods and Kapanen. There could be something there. And then your fourth line, you got two guys that can muck it up with a responsible veteran guy in Adam Enrique. Probably that line will play the minimal minutes, but I don't mind that Dickinson line, and Savoy's playing well with Connor McDavid. Great goal yesterday, so no need to split that up. What are your thoughts on the hit from Ozzy Weisblatt on Leon Draisaitl? Did you think it was dirty? We don't. We think it's just a normal hockey hit, and unfortunately for the Oilers, they lose number 29 here for the foreseeable future. And we move on to game day tomorrow against the San Jose Sharks, who are desperate, absolutely desperate for points. And then later in the second hour, we'll talk about, can the Oilers survive this without Leon? I think they can.
No, they should be able to.
They should be able to. They've done it without McDavid and just Draisaitl. And then I think earlier this year, the 2 games Draisaitl missed, because remember he left for a family thing.
Didn't the same thing happen last year this time?
Yeah. And they went 2-0. So
yeah,
I think they have enough.
This was missing both too, wasn't it?
Was it both?
I think it was.
Yeah, last year.
Last year
they were missing a ton of players.
Yeah.
I remember I went to Mexico in April and they were playing Hudson and all these young guys. Yeah.
Why not give a little rest? Can help a little bit.
This might be a blessing in disguise.
Yeah. He didn't get Leon's like, I didn't get an Olympic break. I might as well take one now.
And we wish Leon the best. Of course, he's a fantastic player. He's one of the motors of this team, and hopefully he doesn't miss too much time. The Afternoon Inbox is presented by the River Cree Resort and Casino. Check out their happy hour, $5.25 drinks, Available Sunday to Thursday from 9 a.m. to 7 p.m. On the other side of the break, we're going to shift gears just a little bit, and we're going to talk some F1 with my guy Joaquin Gage. We want to hear from you too. Are you in the pool? Are you enjoying it? 2 races in. I think that's the big question so far. I think a lot of people still want to see more. That's all coming up here on EST Afternoons. Joaquin, Salas, and Coob is ready with your sports update. Don't go anywhere.
Leon Draisaitl missed Oilers practice today following his early exit in last night's game against the Predators. After today's skate, Oilers head coach Chris Knobloch noted that Draisaitl might miss some time, but did not provide a timeline on his return. And the World Cup of Hockey is coming to Alberta. The NHL announcing that Edmonton and Calgary will play host to the tournament in 2028. The first 7 games to be played in Scotia Place down in Calgary, with the semifinals and finals going down at Rogers Place. Ice level, 5 games in the NHL today. Calgary's on the road in Detroit for 5 o'clock start. The Kings and Rangers matchup at that same time, while Dallas and Utah hit the ice at 6. In football news, the Associated Press has reported that the Jets have agreed to trade Justin Fields to the Chiefs. New York will get a 6th rounder in 2027 and will pick up $7 million of the $10 million guaranteed for Fields next season. To the World Baseball Classic, it's Italy and Venezuela battling for a spot in tomorrow's final. First pitch just after 6 o'clock, and with 8 games in the association, it's the Lakers at Rockets. They go at it at 7:30. This sports update is brought to you by Windsor Plywood Leduc, locally owned and operated since 1993. They're more than just plywood. They offer everything from doors and flooring to decking, fencing, and custom millwork. Windsor Plywood Leduc. They're the experts you need to know. Some F1 talk up next here on EST Afternoons. I'm Zachary Kubish, and you're up to date.
The EST Hangout.
When you have to go up against that.
Stacked against you like that.
When you're going up against the Strips who can't even call a clear goaltender interference. Hold on, I'm a little parched here. I just might have a bit of a sip. Yeah, that's fine. Yeah, fine. It's very tainted for the next year.
Tainted.
It's gonna taste. Whatever you drink out of that, it's gonna taste so bitter.
Yeah.
The EST Hangout, presented by Sentinel Storage. Weekday mornings 9 to 11, only on Edmonton Sports Talk. Your clear choice for Edmonton sports.
Hey Edmonton, did you know a local Play Alberta winner scored over $430,000 on Desert Fantasy? Think about the rec room you could build with that kind of cash. From major casino winners every hour to jackpots worth millions and hundreds of popular games to money that stays in the province, there has never been a better time to sign up for Play Alberta. Download the app today to get started with casino, sports, and lottery, all in one app. Must be 18 plus to play. When you gamble, use your game sense.
Edmonton, be part of history. Support Canada Soccer's men's national team as they battle Uzbekistan in the final send-off series ahead of the FIFA World Cup. Monday, June 1st at 7 p.m. at Commonwealth Stadium. Tickets on sale now at Ticketmaster.ca.
At Firehouse Subs, our subs are freshly toasted, stacked high, and crafted to satisfy. Each sub is piled high with premium meats, melty cheese, and toasted to perfection. Firehouse Subs brings bold flavor to every bite, all served on a freshly toasted roll. But we're not just feeding Edmonton, we're fueling it. Dig into the brisket hat trick, piled with slow-smoked brisket and melty cheese. Or go to the Firehouse Subs fan favorite, the Hook and Ladder. Made to order with smoked turkey, honey ham, and Monterey Jack cheese on a perfectly toasted roll. With 15 Firehouse Sub locations across Edmonton and the greater area, it's easy to grab a hot and hearty sub close to home. Firehouse Subs. Hot, hearty, made to satisfy.
Time for a new career in 2026? Or maybe your kid is still pondering their path. Good news! Weiss Johnson is hiring. It's Dennis, and not only are we hiring for heating and air conditioning, we're also looking for experienced plumbers and gas fitters. With the growth in residential development, there's no shortage of opportunities at Weiss Johnson. Choose your path with us. Learn from one of the industry leaders, and we will grow together. Receive great benefits and school reimbursement as well. Visit weiss-johnson.com today.
Looking for quality building materials and friendly advice? Visit us at Windsor Plywood Leduc, family owned and locally run since 1993. From interior materials for doors, flooring, baseboards, and all the finishing touches to all you need for your outdoor projects like cedar lumber for decks and fences, plus all the plywood you'd need. Our full-time on-staff carpenter can help with anything odd-sized or custom, and from domestic hardwoods to exotic selections, we've got you covered. And if we don't have it, we'll track it down for you. Windsor Plywood Leduc. We're the experts you need to know.
Oh, dude.
Call the dogs off. Are you kidding me?
We're back here on EST Afternoons live from the William Huff Studios. Joaquin Gage, Hernan Salas, Zach Kubish with you. Been a fun first 47 minutes, and the fun is going to continue as we're on cloud 9 right. Screw it, let's do a parlay still to come. Mick Kern to go around the NHL. Some Oscars talk. But right now, we're going to do the racing recap. F1, IndyCar, NASCAR. Did I say that? F1, sorry. Let's start out with the F1. Kimi Antonelli claimed his maiden Formula One victory. Becomes the first teenager to claim that accolades at 19 years and 201 days to beat Sebastian Vettel's record from the 2008 Italian Grand Prix. George Russell, P2. Lewis Hamilton, P3. His first podium with Ferrari, Gage, which was awesome. McLaren, DNS. Didn't even start the damn race. Both drivers. Electrical issues there as well. You also had Bortoleto, an album, who did DNS. And then DNFs, Verstappen, Alonso, Stroll. Alonso had to pull out of the race because the vibration was so bad.
You could see on the helmet cam, like he'd be going on the straight and just take his hands off the wheel.
Yeah,
because he couldn't handle it. Like
it was hurting him way too much.
This Honda power unit, man,
not good.
You know what? I dug a little bit deeper into it, and I mean Honda powered the Red Bull car to world championships, right?
Yeah.
But I guess when they made the deal, when Aston Martin made the deal with Honda, the people that were in charge of building that power unit are gone.
Oh.
So they have these new people going in there. It sounds like they don't know what they're doing.
Well, didn't Tim say last time, he goes, Honda came back because they were going to leave.
Yeah, but
Yeah, he goes, but it's not going so well for them. Sergio Perez on the radio saying it's like Mario Kart. I miss my mushroom. Like these guys. Okay, so this is what I'm going to get to. Like I find it exciting. Now I'm very new to being an F1 fan. I started in COVID with Drive to Survive, like many of us, right? So I find it exciting. But the only people enjoying this are Ferrari and Mercedes, right? No one else seems to be enjoying it. And Joaquin, this is kind of ridiculous for me to say, but I almost feel guilty because I'm enjoying it because people that have been fans for forever, the media that have been covering this forever, the drivers that are there doing and driving and doing all these new regulations, they all hate it. So I feel a little guilty that I'm enjoying it.
Yeah, I feel like a poser. They make me feel like I'm not a true F1 person.
Yeah.
But dude, watching Lewis and Charles battle the first 15 laps with Mercedes thrown in there, with George, and I didn't take my eyes off it. Yeah. I was all in, and watching Gasly move up, Max battling, seeing Lindblad. There was just so many passes and repasses and trying to get it right and figuring this whole battery powered off. I mean, you know what? I don't feel bad anymore. I liked it. I had fun watching it. It was great. Kimi tore off at the end, and that gives me, like, for purists out there, I guess.
Yeah.
Maybe that gives you a sense of hope that it's kind of like that, where you can edge out times and start moving ahead of guys. But like I said, I broke down kind of who has certain power units. Obviously, Mercedes has something figured out with theirs because there's a lot extra power in that, but there's teams using the exact same power unit. So, and Ferraris, they're close.
I mean, I'll be honest. Last year in F1, I didn't have one Ferrari driver or the team once.
Yeah.
I'm gonna have to, because McLaren's I keep trusting McLaren. They keep screwing me over.
Yeah, I had Lando this weekend, and he cost me 10 points.
He cost me a lot, man.
I mean, Piastri has watched. He's watched. I've raced in as many Grand Prix as Piastri has this year.
He hasn't raced, man.
He hasn't raced yet.
Oh, man. I'm just sitting here, and Verstappen's like as angry as he might not even finish the season. Of course, I'm joking. But
if they figure things out, trust me.
He wins a race.
Yeah.
He wins.
But he said it. He goes, the data doesn't look good. They got a lot to figure out, but a lot of teams have stuff to figure out. How about, like Tim said, right before the season, the team he was most impressed with, and one of the drivers he was most impressed with, was Pierre Gasly.
Yeah.
And Gasly's he looks good this year. And what a time for Alpine, because they were awful last year.
They were
just
terrible.
red rotten.
Yeah, like good for Pierre Gasly. At least he's competing for points.
Yeah.
Right, Gage? Because last year he's P6. I picked up Liam Lawson on both teams. I had a hunch. I don't know why, but he was good. Hajar picked up points. Colapinto was top 10.
Yeah.
Now there's 6-7 cars out of it.
And even although Hulkenberg finished 11th, but that's an Audi power unit. That's probably really encouraging for them too, right?
I mean, Ollie Behrman
he's a beast.
He's a beast, man. He's becoming one of my favorite drivers. P5. Now there is a huge gap though.
Yeah.
Like
I know. Yeah.
Gap,
but looking at the pool, a lot of chips being used. I myself used a chip. But we have no Michael, no number 2 at first. Apex EST2, which is me, in second. And All Gasly, No Brakes 43 is in third.
I think I'm in the bottom 3.
Barry Cool, just battling his teams. They're both tied. Maybe switch it up there, Barry. I don't know. Got all fat and sassy from last year.
Very cooled off.
Yeah. Your cousin's all right. He dropped a place to 10th.
Yeah.
Dougie Bowles or Van Owen, 11th. Dave McKinnon rounding out 12th and 13th. Beaumont Rich, 14th. Old Gill, 15. Van Owen got to 16th place team. Nanso, Kimmy Moore, 17th. Your Luciano is 18th. My Apex EST1 is in 19th with Hernan, Rob Eisbart, Collingwood Rob, and Zachary Kubish.
And last.
Part of the Cadillac team is dead last.
What? Cadillac and Aston Martin, Coop. Switch those up, buddy.
Yeah. I gotta take a peek there.
Zach
and shuffle the deck a little bit.
He's our Lance Stroll.
Oh man, I don't know. Are you enjoying because Van Owen, very cool. It seems like you guys have been F1 fans even before Drive to Survive.
Yeah.
So are you? Let's just be honest. Are you enjoying it? Is it F1? Because I'm seeing a lot of European media and fans, South American, here up in North America, and they're all saying, this isn't F1 anymore. This is not F1. Well, what are your thoughts on it? Because we're very new to it. We're enjoying it on the surface, I guess, because it's a lot more exciting off the hop. There's actually competition for P1s now, where before it was the guy that was P1. It was unlikely he was going to lose that unless he crashed or something happened, right? There was a pit stop mistake or anything like that. So I don't know, man. But like you said it, you feel like posers because we like it.
Yeah, I know.
But we shouldn't. I just enjoy it.
Van Owen says in the Nasty it's way too early to use limitless chip. Too much risk with the DNFs. Yeah, but you kind of saw some reliability, at least with Mercedes and Ferrari, at least with their power units. I think I had one McLaren, which was a mistake. I can see that now, but no, I think right now, at least, gives you, if you've been watching up to this point, gives you a kind of a good idea who's going to be on the podium, right? So that was one of my reasons for using one of my limitless chips.
Oh, and it's to each their own. I kept the powder dry on the chips right now, for now, but it doesn't mean it might end up costing me.
I just used one on one of my team. I still, guys use their 3 times, right? So...
So then in 2 weeks, we have the Japan for Grand Prix, and then we won't have racing until May 1st, 3rd in Miami because Bahrain, Saudi Arabia officially canceled.
I wonder what they're going to do in that time, though. Do you think they'll have a testing or anything like that?
I think a lot of these Adrian Newey's and those guys are going to go back to the drawing board and see what they can do to fix their cars, man.
This might...
you know what? This might be a blessing
really
for a lot of teams, man.
Yeah, but, definitely for Aston Martin.
100. Oh, they're a mess. Well, we knew Cadillac was going to suck.
Yeah.
Yeah, but Van Owen says the number of DNFs is like the old days.
Yeah, I guess. But usually I'm assuming, just because I've gone through one regulation change already, the reliability issues was always it. And I guess that's it. Like you're hearing them, time to retire the car. But I think there's been like some damage on it or something like that, right? Yeah. So, no, you gotta definitely be smart. This will be a tough year to win because, there's a lot of DNFs and they'll kill you. They'll kill your week if you pick wrong with some of your other drivers.
Yeah, no doubt. You know what else? I'll be honest, Gage, I didn't use the chips, but I had Behrman on my team, I had Lawson, I had Hajar on both teams. So like I had George. The only one I screwed up was with, but I still didn't get a lot of points, which is kind of weird. But anyways, Jen says it's Barry and hers 18th wedding anniversary.
Whoa.
Well, congratulations.
18, huh? Congratulations.
Where are you taking the wife, Barry, for a nice dinner? Corey B says, I'm still trying to figure out this whole F1 fantasy. I used a different program last year, so there's a learning curve. Any questions, just let us know. Corey B, we are here to help.
Yeah.
Once you get it down, trust me, it's pretty easy. It took me a while, but I got it down now. I'm a pro.
What are we? It's $50 an hour for our help?
Just moving on, Kyle Kirkwood wins the Java House Grand Prix of Arlington over Alex Palou. Will Power P3. Will Power did an incredible job on the soft tires. They're making them last as long as he did. A great job. He's getting closer and closer. He's had some bad luck. Only 2 cautions, Joaquin, at the end of the race, which was kind of cool, but my boy Alex Palou couldn't get her done. Kyle Kirkwood wins. Good thing about IndyCar, 3 races, 3 different winners. So the standings are awesome right now. And in NASCAR at the Las Vegas Motor Speedway, Chris Bell got the pole, but Denny Hamlin, the veteran, wins again. His 61st career win. He's the 5th driver, Joaquin, to win a race in 20 different seasons.
Wow.
That's crazy. Chase Elliott, P2, William Byron, P3, another fantastic weekend of racing. No F1 this week, so you get to relax on Friday, not stress about your lineups like Hernan does, but Japan next week, and of course we have IndyCar and NASCAR this week. Keep sending us those racing questions. If you do need help with the Fantasy League on how to use the chips and how to set your lineups, just reach out to Joaquin or I on Twitter or just email us. It's our first name at edmontonsportstalk.com. Hour two, coming up, I can't talk right now, Joaquin. Mick Kern from SiriusXM NHL will join us to go around the NHL. We got the Screw It, Let's Do It parlay. We'll talk some Oscars and whatever else you want to talk about. How pumped are you for the World Cup of Hockey to come here in 2028? How pumped are you for the new F1 regulations and cars? How pumped are you for the Edmonton Oilers and San Jose Sharks? We want to hear from you. River Korean Box 780-218-9999. And then Ask Chat, and of course, slam that thumbs up as we're live from the William Huff Studios. Since 1952, William Huff has provided industry-leading advertising solutions for thousands of valued clients. Their unparalleled customer service, combined with decade of industry expertise and a desire to make every job the very best it can be, is what they call the William Huff Advantage. Visit their website at williamhuff.com or give them a shout. 780-454-4536. Hour 2 on the other side of the break.
The Reed Wilkins Show with Jay Mills.
When does SGA take over the reins from Steve Nash as Canada's greatest basketball player?
Steve Nash won 2 NBA MVPs, should have been 3, got screwed out of 3. SGA's got an NBA title, which he led his team to. SGA's got an NBA final MVP. SGA's got an MVP. I feel like the only thing to make it official is maybe he's got to do this for a few more years.
The Reed Wilkins Show with Jay Mills, weekday afternoon 3 to 6, only on Edmonton Sports Talk, your clear choice for Edmonton sports.
The road to the FIFA World Cup runs through Edmonton. See Canada Soccer's men's national team before they take on the world this summer. Canada versus Uzbekistan. June 1st, 7 p.m., Commonwealth Stadium. Tickets at Ticketmaster.ca.
You've heard the name, but what does it mean? For over 66 years, William Huff Advertising has supplied signage from screen printing to digital to LED with design, production, and install in-house. It's a one-stop shop for all your signage needs. Edmonton owned and operated, William Huff has been trusted by the biggest companies and teams in the City of Champions and many others across the country to do the job. If you're looking for a way to get the word out about your company or event, they are the answer. Go to www.williamhuff.com. Their results speak for themselves.
Your home for live music and great performances is the River Cree Resort and Casino. Multi-platinum country superstars High Valley return to the River Cree Resort and Casino March 21st. Don't miss High Valley's signature fusion of contemporary country and traditional bluegrass. Tickets at rivercreeresort.com. River Cree Resort and Casino. Excitement. Bet on it.
Real fans don't stroll in at puck drop. They claim territory. They study the screens. They get into their spot, which is why this matters. The Canadian Brewhouse now has happy hour. Brand new. Tons of options. And the good stuff like face-off fried pickles and steins of Bud Light. Monday to Saturday, 2 till 6 p.m. starting at $3.99. That's more than enough reason to come early. New happy hour at the Canadian Brewhouse. If you're serious about game day, we'll see you for happy hour.
Leon Draisaitl missed Oilers practice today following his early exit in yesterday's game against the Predators. And after today's skate, Oilers head coach Chris Knobloch noted that Draisaitl might miss some time, but did not provide an update on a timeline for his return. The World Cup of Hockey is coming to Alberta in 2028. The NHL announcing that Edmonton and Calgary will play host to the tournament. For 7 games in 2028 will be played in Scotia Place down in Calgary, with the semifinals and finals going down at Rogers Place. Ice level 5 games around the NHL. Calgary's on the road in Detroit. 5 o'clock start for that one. And it's the Kings and Rangers matching up at that same time, while Dallas and Utah hit the ice at 6 o'clock. In football, the Associated Press has reported that the Jets have agreed to trade Justin Fields to the Chiefs. New York will get a 6th-rounder in 2027, picking up $7 million of the $10 million guaranteed for Fields next season. In the World Baseball Classic, Italy and Venezuela battle for a spot in tomorrow's finals. First pitch just after 6. Meanwhile, there's 8 games in the NBA, including the Lakers and Rockets tipping off at 7:30. I'm Zachary Kubish. That was your sports update. Hour 2 of EST Afternoon starts right now.
Hour 2 here on EST Afternoons on Edmonton Sports Talk. The best in the city. Not even close. I'm biased. Joaquin Gage, Hernan Salas, Zach Kubish. With you here.
What are you cooking up for Play Alberta later on today?
I'm going to stick NHL.
Are you? Me too, but I got something a little different this time.
Ooh.
I've been letting my fingers do the walking on the old Play Alberta website. See what other things I can muster. I won't lie, I'm feeling pretty good about myself.
Well, you should, yeah.
Is this what Peter the Greek always felt like?
Oh man. And you know what? Like the both teams who scored 2 goals, I'm batting 1,000 right.
Yeah.
I haven't missed yet. Because I did it on Friday with Dom and Coop, and it was 3-2. And I was sweating it because I was like, we're not going to hit. Yeah. And then, of course, you just gave up 2 in the final 8 and lost in OT. But, yeah, I think we're on to something, Joaquin.
We might be. We might just be.
We might be. That's why you always want to sprinkle just a little bit, right?
You never know.
Because if you hit the screw, let's do it. You're probably making some.
Imagine if you made a mistake and bet too much on that. And he just woke up this morning like, oh my gosh, I'm pay off my mortgage.
Oh, man. Hey, at 2:20, Mick Kern from SiriusXM NHL. The screw it, let's do a parlay. We'll see where the three of us go. And we'll see if you guys want to sprinkle a little bit too. Yeah, before we move on from F1, I just want to say Kimi Antonelli, man. This kid is he's a star already in my eyes. I think he's going to be a superstar in this sport. Like, to do what he's doing at his age, he's so humble. The strength you need, the smarts you need. Like, this kid is just, he's on another level, Joaquin.
What I like, too, is Toto was saying, this was a while ago, but his view was always to have mature drivers in the car, like guys with experience. But I think he learned his lesson when he looks back and when he had the opportunity to sign Max Verstappen and didn't.
Yeah.
He wasn't going to let that opportunity go again. Everyone was saying Kimi needs to be in a smaller team and things like that. But no, throws him right into the Mercedes car. You saw how upset he was before and he crashed the car and his confidence. But man, what a masterful, masterclass in driving. I mean, this guy just got his driver's license last year and he's just tearing it up.
But to be on a podium with not only George, but with Lewis, former Mercedes guy, the guy he took over for, and first podium for Lewis as a Ferrari member. It was just awesome. It was meant to be, man. I thought it was so cool. Those are like two of my three favorite drivers right now.
It was funny, Toto saying like Lewis, and Lewis up there goes, yeah, he's still our driver.
Yeah. 100%. Oh, also, World Cup coming up in soccer, of course, Canada. We're all going to be all over that in the summer. They released their kits for the World Cup, Joaquin, if you want to take a look at them real quick. We're going to put them up here if Coop can get my camera. So they're going to go with two. This is the black one.
Okay. What's with the black?
Yes, I know. We'll get to it. And then this is the red one.
Okay. Perfect. Great. You got the flag on there. What is that?
See, I don't mind.
What?
Yeah, I would have preferred white and red, like a white kit instead of the black, but I actually don't mind this.
It looks like you were wearing a black shirt and fell in paint.
It's almost like
It's terrible.
The red one's not bad with the little leaf kind of ingrained in.
You can see the leaf in there. Why not just have a white one with a red leaf?
Yeah, Coop's going to do a better job there. Thanks, Coop.
Man, whatever. I don't know. There's probably some marketing person saying, okay, you get the original red, but then you get something funky and people will like that. And it's not the same as all the other ones. But look, what are the most famous national jerseys, right? Like the biggest one to me out of all the sports in rugby, the All Blacks.
Yeah.
Like they don't, everyone has a certain number. Like that's you can't retire numbers or anything like that. There's just, okay, you're the number 14. You get the history of all the guys that wore 14 and stuff. But I just think there's something else to it. That looks like the Hubble Space Telescope looking into space.
Yeah, so you're not a fan of? Do you like the red one?
Love the red one.
Okay, Coob.
I don't mind it. So the black one's going to be their away unis, right?
Okay. Well, it depends on what the other. Home and away.
Sure. I guess that's kind of how they have it, but I don't know. I always like the white look for soccer kit. You need the red one though, but just not much red, like the accent on the Nike logo right at the chest, and then the Canada emblem as well. That's the only red part of it. You need more red in a Canada jersey, I would think. I don't mind it, but yeah, the accents just aren't there for me. It does look like somebody threw paint on a black t-shirt.
I don't mind the black one. I like the red one. I just wish instead of black, they would have been white. It's the same thing with hockey.
Yeah.
A white kit is so beautiful in soccer, man.
But our flag is red and white.
I know.
We don't have black in the flag.
So why are they doing this? Is it to be a more modern, more...
It doesn't even look good. It reminds me of, really, the Arizona jerseys. Like, it looks like someone they went in there, put a hole in a paint can and threw it around the room, and whatever it landed on it, that's what they went with. It's lazy to me.
I feel like, though, for fans, if you were to buy one of those, you could make a pretty good outfit with the black and the white accents. Just, I mean, selfishly, like
if you're
you get
painting,
a red one,
sure.
Yeah.
Okay, so we got a text in here, and it says Italy has blue. Not sure how that works for their flag.
But they've always been blue.
But they're called the Azzurri, right? Maybe Maddie knows. That's actually a really good question. Maddie! He's probably not listening.
He just says he always listens to.
He doesn't listen to.
Who was this? Bad Andy said in the River Cree inbox, hey, you guys, seen the F1 cockpit viewing room at Heritage Valley Mercedes? You should see if my homie Bobby could set you up with a viewing party. I mean, that
sounds.
I don't know what that's.
I don't know what that means.
Yeah, am I sitting in the cockpit and pretending I'm driving? Like, sure.
Yeah, I'm in. Sure.
That'd be great.
That'd be fantastic.
I haven't really. I haven't been into a Mercedes car dealership. I think I've only been in one, and I was young, and one of the Mercedes guys was trying to. There was a woman in there. And he was saying, yeah, you have to buy Mercedes oil. And I was like 17. I go, Mercedes oil? And the guy, and I looked at him with a weird look, and he was like, don't you say anything, you little punk. And then I left.
Yeah, I like to walk around there to pretend I can afford one, you know. I'm just looking, don't worry. I'll let you know if I find something I like. But yeah, Mercedes are not in Hernan's budget right now.
I would be hesitant to even if I could purchase one. I don't think I would. The only reason is because when I played in Europe and seeing how cars are supposed to be driven, like Mercedes are like caged animals when you get them on the Autobahn. Like they should be going 220 kilometers an hour everywhere they go.
And here, like we have 6 months of winter.
Rocks and stuff and joke. Yeah.
Yeah. All right. Let us know, which kit did you like best, the black or the red for Team Canada at the upcoming soccer FIFA World Cup? Gager likes the red. I don't mind either. I just wish they would have had a white option instead of the black, but we'll see. I think LTE was going to buy one today. I think he liked the black one there. Joaquin, the Oscars were last night. Best picture. One battle after another with Leo DiCaprio.
Oh, was it?
Yeah. Have you watched?
No.
Either have I. Reed said it's fantastic.
Yeah, Reed actually went to the theater, I think.
Yeah. So congratulations there. Best actress, Jessie Buckley from Hamnet.
Okay.
Best actor, another GOAT, Michael B. Jordan from Sinners.
Creed. Did you watch? You didn't watch it. I watched it the other night. It was good. It was different. Michael B. Jordan, he plays two characters.
Yeah.
Like he plays his twin brother there. I won't say I didn't like it, but I was quite. I was surprised at the amount of nominations it got for like everything.
Is it overrated? Because overrated doesn't mean it's bad.
No, if I hadn't known that it was up for that many awards, I probably would have thought, oh yeah, it's a really good movie. But when they say it's up for Academy, it shines a different light on it, right?
Yeah.
And you're thinking, oh, this is going to be unbelievable. But look, most of the Best Picture, the nominees for that award are movies I would never watch anyway.
Well, it was a good group. Timothy Chalamet, Leonardo DiCaprio, Ethan Hawke, and Wagner Moura, of course, from Narcos, the Brazilian. That's a pretty good group. Best Supporting Actress went to Amy Madigan for Weapons. Best Supporting Actor, Sean Penn for One Battle After Another.
Yeah.
I didn't even know he was in that.
Well, he wasn't even there. He's actually in the Ukraine, actually, helping their effort, I guess. Yeah.
Best Director, Paul Thomas Anderson for One Battle After Another.
Okay.
I want to get to the ones that we actually watched, Joaquin.
Well, we both watched Frankenstein, and they won Best I want to say best outfits or best costume design, I guess.
Yeah, that was great.
Yeah, that was pretty cool.
Best sound, F1.
Of course. You can't tell me when that first, what's it called? Lose My Mind with Doja Cat or whatever. That's a banging tune.
Yeah.
It's a banging tune. I throw that in on the car when I'm driving home sometimes.
Really?
Yeah. I pretend I'm Brad Pitt.
I'll be listening to Allors a Dance.
I'll show you a real funny movie or a snippet of how they came up with that. With the have you seen the little guy and the producer?
Saw it.
That's how funny is that? I go dong 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 dong, and he keeps trying to leave.
Yeah.
And he goes, no, come back. It's great.
So I think that the tall guy is the one that they both made that song, but the tall guy is like a producer.
He
DJ
sings
Belgium.
a lot. Yeah, French guy. He's great. I watched a little thing on him. He's quite talented.
He did that Tiny Desk.
I think so. Yeah. Oops, I got to turn this off.
Yeah. So, you know why I saw it on IG and you liked it, so I was like, I gotta watch it, and I love that song. So I was like, oh man. And then you know how social media works. Your algorithm becomes all that, and then they have one of just the tall guy in his studio, and he's showing you how he came up with the song.
Yeah,
like how he did it. It's just pretty cool.
I was rocking to that. That's an old song. I think I was at an après ski in Europe listening to that.
Yeah, it's it's definitely old school, man. That's what I'm about. I'm old school. Did you now? In fairness, Joaquin, neither of us saw much of the Oscars, so I don't know how Conan did, but I'm sure he did fine.
Yeah,
I haven't seen anything terrible about it. I do want to get to one more thing though. SNL, man, Marcelo doing Sebastian.
Oh,
did you see that?
I saw snippets. I've got it recorded, I believe. But yeah, when he does Sebastian Montescalpo or whatever, it's next level.
So he goes, he's
in
the
the courtroom, right?
Yeah. Oh my God, it's so funny. And he almost breaks too because
he's so over the top.
Did you ask your dad? Oh, you gotta watch it, man. I was dying. Yes, and then not just that. Then he was on the news desk because Apple's coming up with 8 new emojis.
Oh,
yeah. And then according to their desk, the most used emoji is the heart.
Yeah.
The least used emoji is the aerial tramway. So Marcelo was as the heart, and then I can't remember the guy. It was aerial tramway. It's one of the best skits. You have to watch it, man.
Okay.
Yeah. If I were to say to you, what's the emoji you use the most? What is it?
I think it's the like the pound.
Okay.
Yeah.
Mine's a thumbs up.
Yeah. I try to do something different.
Yeah.
But I like the pound sign.
Coob?
Not the thing you used to play on your phone, not the pound, but actually fist.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I like the fist bump. Yeah. Probably mine would be the crying, laughing emoji.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Do you know what the pound sign is?
A hashtag, a pound sign.
Okay.
Yes.
Yeah. Okay. Good. Okay. I thought you would just say hashtag. Yeah.
Full name of the pound sign though. What is it called again? No, not an ampersand.
It's a tic-tac-toe.
Yeah.
So, yeah, what are you going to use? Aerial tramway. Oh, man, you got to watch that skit, though, man. Aerial tramway, man, he's hilarious, man. Okay.
Bones, don't you start talking about the F1 movie being bad. That was excellent. It's basically Rocky with F1 cars. Come on.
Yeah, that's what it was. It was great. Just if people want to know what the new emojis are, is anyone interested? I love new emojis. So they're going to be a distorted face, a fight cloud.
Fight cloud? Oh, like...
Yeah. A hairy
like
creature.
Old school cartoons when like Bugs Bunny would go fight someone and it'd be a cloud and then just arms and stuff coming out of it?
Kind of like that. Yeah.
Looks like a planet.
A hairy creature, Bigfoot, an orca, a landslide, a treasure chest, a trombone, and a ballet dancer. So when Dusty wants to play the trombone again, he can tweet about it.
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
Right in the pine says my number one emoji is the beers. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a good one.
That's a good one.
But there's so many that go unused, Joaquin.
Yeah, I'm going to try to use a new emoji every day now.
Okay, let's do that.
Okay.
Every day we use a different emoji.
Okay.
And then everybody we text it to be like, what the hell are you texting me? Hey, the Afternoon Inbox is presented by the River Cree Resort and Casino. Check out their Tap 25 restaurant where the entire menu is 50% off 7 days a week from 2 to 5 p.m. On the other side of the break, around the NHL we go with our good buddy Mick Kern from SiriusXM NHL. And the screw list to parlay still to come. What's your top used emoji on your phone? Let us know. River Cree Inbox 780-218-9999 and on the Nasty Chat. Slam that thumbs up as well. We're back to talk some Chell.
Leon Draisaitl was absent from Oilers practice today following his early exit last night against Nashville. And after today's skate, Oilers head coach Chris Knobloch noted that Draisaitl might miss some time but didn't provide an update on the timeline for his return. The World Cup of Hockey is coming to Alberta. The NHL announcing that Edmonton and Calgary will play host to the tournament in 2028 for 7 games set to be played in Scotia Place down in Calgary. Semifinals and finals going down at Rogers Place. Ice level 5 games in the NHL. Calgary and Detroit get going at 5 o'clock. The Kings and Rangers match up at that same time while Dallas and Utah hit the ice at 6. In football, the Associated Press has reported that the Jets have agreed to trade Justin Fields to the Chiefs. New York will get a 6th-rounder in 2027 and will pick up $7 million of the $10 million guaranteed to Fields next season. To the World Baseball Classic, it's Italy and Venezuela battling for a spot in tomorrow's final. First pitch just after 6 o'clock. Meanwhile, there's 8 games in the association, including the Lakers and Rockets tipping off at 7:30. We connect with Mick Kern from SiriusXM NHL Network Radio next on EST Afternoons. I'm Zachary Kubish, and you're up to date.
When you cater with Royal Pizza, you're getting the same great pizzas, pastas, and salads you love, just bigger and built for a crowd. Perfect for teams, offices, or parties, Royal Pizza's catering brings real value around $10 per person. Delicious, high quality, and easy. If you like their pastas, you'll love their catering pastas even more. Visit royalpizza.ca or contact your local store for exact pricing and details.
So come on home, Royal Pizza, still making it great.
Spring. Ready to start your spring organizing? Create space in your garage, closets, and basement with Sentinel Storage. Try 4 weeks free. Details at sentinelstorage.ca. Buy Canadian, store Canadian.
Your home for live music and great performances is the River Cree Resort and Casino. Multi-platinum country superstars High Valley return to the River Cree Resort and Casino March 21st. Don't miss High Valley's signature fusion of contemporary country and traditional bluegrass. Tickets at rivercreeresort.com. River Cree Resort and Casino. Excitement. Bet on it.
Edmonton. Be part of history. Support Canada Soccer's men's national team as they battle Uzbekistan in the final send-off series ahead of the FIFA World Cup. Monday, June 1st at 7 p.m. at Commonwealth Stadium. Tickets on sale now at Ticketmaster.ca.
Hey Edmonton, did you know a local Play Alberta winner scored over $430,000 on Desert Fantasy? Think about the rec room you could build with that kind of cash. From major casino winners every hour to jackpots worth millions and hundreds of popular games to money that stays in the province, there has never been a better time to sign up for Play Alberta. Download the app today to get started with casino, sports, and lottery, all in one app. Must be 18 plus to play. When you gamble, use your game sense.
Yeah, baby. Yeah, yeah. We're back here on EST Afternoons. Lots of emoji talk. Joaquin Gage, Hernan Salas here. No Oilers. They were at practice. No Leon Draisaitl as expected. Dickinson line with Nuge and Rozovic remains the same. Savoy with McDavid and Hyman. Szymanski between Podkolzin and Kapanen. And then Max Jones with Trent Frederick and Adam Marik. D-core remains the same. And expect Connor Ingram. I mean, Chris Knobloch did say over the weekend, he's their guy. He's their starter. So you can take that to the bank. And keep sending in your most used emoji as we go around the NHL. And like always, all our guests are brought to you by Old Country Towing, Edmonton's most trusted 24/7 roadside rescue team. Fast, safe, and reliable for over 15 years. Whether it's a game day or a snowstorm, we work as hard as your favorite team to get you going. Call 780-986-6088 for all your towing needs. And with that, we bring in friend of the show, Mick Kern from SiriusXM NHL. Mick, how you doing today?
All right, sir.
Doing good. That's good. Hey, before we get to the hockey, we're talking about Apple dropping 8 new emojis here with the new update. What's the most used emoji in Mick Kern's phone?
I'm born in the 60s. What's an emoji? I mean, come on. Is that, was that a guitarist with the Grateful Dead? Was that the bass player for the Kinks? I don't know.
Oh, come on, Mick. You've sent a thumbs up or...
I probably have. You know, the picture of Johnny Cash giving everyone the finger, that's the picture I usually send to people. I'll just leave it at that.
Okay, perfect, Mick. Hey, thank you for taking some time this afternoon. Today was announced some big news for Alberta as the 2028 World Cup will be coming to Calgary and Edmonton and over in Europe in Prague. Just your overall thoughts on Calgary and Edmonton landing this World Cup of Hockey tournament.
Well, you know, I have a lot of Alberta roots. Reminds me of the 84 Canada Cup, which is mainly held in Western Canada. I think it's good to get out of the Toronto, New York, Montreal axis and do things differently. I was a little surprised it wasn't a U.S. city. I like the Prague. I like that. I like Calgary getting the early games in the new arena and Edmonton getting the bigger playoff games.
Yeah.
I also like the fact that the NHL isn't going to Florida or Dallas or the Sun Belt during winter. Let's play hockey where it's supposed to be. I have no problem with teams in the south of the U.S. Don't get me wrong. I'm not provincial that way. But it does have its roots on, the rinks of Canada. So let's play it in winter cities, in Edmonton and Calgary. I think it's fantastic. It's only for, 16, 17 days. Mm-hmm. I think it'll show off the new arena in Calgary and the new car smell of the arena in Edmonton. I think it's a fantastic idea.
What do you think about the fact that they haven't really announced who the teams are? We have an idea, but do you think there's the possibilities of certain nations joining this that haven't been part of it in the past?
I think that's exactly what it is. They're waiting to see what happens geopolitically with Russia. Mm-hmm. There are bigger things than hockey. I understand that and I'm going to peeve off half the people and please the other half, so I won't even delve into that. But what I'll say is there are bigger things than hockey. We all miss the Russian players being there. And it would be nice to have the Russian players back who don't have anything to do with any of this. I get it. I can make an argument either way. I think that's exactly what it's for.
Mick Kern from SiriusXM NHL joining us here on EST Afternoons. Joaquin Gage, Hernan Salas. Okay, Mick, you probably know this question's coming. So last week we saw the Radko Gudas hit on Austin Matthews. We'll start there, okay? He gets 5 games. Do you think that was enough?
One of the few Leaf games I didn't make it down to because I have a press pass, and that one I wasn't able to go to. Of course, I missed the event of the century. I was watching. I just, when I'm at home, I try not to watch Leaf games because I go to Leaf games. I want to see other teams. I just happened to be flipping by that game. Oh, what's happening with the Leafs and the Ducks? I was more curious about the Ducks, and that happened. There's Matthews getting in. He just scored a goal there. He gets behind Gudas. Gudas overreacts, and Gudas reacts in the way that he reacts. He overreacts. I agree with Coach Q, even though it's his player. I don't think it was malicious. I don't think Gudas went out there and thought, I'm going to screw my team here and I'm going to get kicked out for at least 5 games. But Radko Gudas is the guy who, there's the line. I'm going to walk over the line. He's done it a number of times. You guys know hockey. You know it. He's an effective defenseman. Teams want him for a reason, but there's a certain price you're going to pay. And my reaction was, that's a bad hit. There's no way to defend that hit. He better be slammed. There's going to be an in-person hearing. And then the reaction of the Leafs did absolutely nothing right away. Sure, they scored 2 goals on the power play and then took over in the third period, but that win is empty. They're not going anywhere. I was surprised it wasn't an in-person hearing just to keep critics like myself off their back, the NHL. I was surprised they decided to go with a phone hearing when, as you guys have said many times, can only go to 5 games. Sure, he got the maximum. I think this is one because of the optics of it. What are the stars of the league? Again, I'm for defending any player. Doesn't matter. But a star of the league, not having the greatest year, but still a star, just came off winning the gold medal, and it is an egregious knee, and it looked extremely painful. I am really surprised they didn't give him more than 5. It's symbolic to have an in-person hearing.
Mick, just quickly, I just wanted to because we saw Connor McDavid talk about maybe the player safety needs to review how they do things and all that. And then I know a bunch of insiders throughout shows in Canada have been saying this is all happening and everybody wants to look at player safety because it was Austin Matthews. Do you agree with that?
Yeah, of course. If it's a star player, if it had been Connor McDavid, we'd be having a parliamentary commission about it. Yes, absolutely. But yes, the stars make it more. If it was just if it was the rank and file, we would still be concerned, but not as much. But I don't necessarily think that's a bad thing because stars are what drive viewers and tickets and all that. I want every guy and gal in the PWHL, I want them all defended the same way. I agree. But the stars do get more attention. I don't know how anyone can argue that.
Mick, this will probably be one of the top topics at the GM meetings this week. But what other areas are the GMs, do you know, are going to be reviewing and maybe changing or looking into for the NHL?
Well, a lot of people, they want a longer 5-on-5. I wonder if they ever go to 10 minutes. I've had arguments, friendly arguments with people in the business who have told me, no, there isn't an appetite to go for 10 minutes in the regular season because 10 minutes, an extra 5 minutes works out to maybe an extra 12 minutes of play. It just delays everything, the airplane, everything. I don't know if that's enough. I know I'm down in the bowels of the arena after a game, and if people don't know, the crew for the different teams are running around pell-mell trying to get things done. It's amazing the work, you guys know this, behind the scenes to get stuff, to get these teams on the road, to get into the schedule. We're going to shoehorn 84 games into the season next year. So every minute is precious. I don't know if going to 10 minutes is going to make that much of a difference on their schedules. I think it will carve into less shootouts. But, I don't see a lot of shootouts now. And I personally don't have a problem with shootouts. I know people who do. I prefer it be done between the players, but even 3-on-3 is a novelty. It's not 5-on-5 hockey with the goalie. It itself is a novelty to the point that us as Canadians complained about it in the Olympics when we didn't win. So you're not going to please everyone. And obviously, guys, you're not going to play overtime until somebody drops in the regular season. That's just not going to happen. And they're not going to go back to tie games. There isn't an appetite. So I wonder if kind of a in-between one is to go to 10 minutes of 5-on-5. You'll squeeze out even more shootouts. I wonder if that will ever come to pass.
Mick Kern from SiriusXM NHL joining us here on EST Afternoons. Mick, the East playoffs picture is heating up. Columbus is 1 point outside of the wild card spot. Ottawa's made a nice comeback here, sitting 3 points back. Of those two teams, Columbus and Ottawa, do you have them both kind of sneaking in, one of them, or do you think they both miss out here?
Back in September when we had to make our picks, which is a ridiculous time to make picks, but we all do it. I had Columbus as the final wild card, so there they are sitting there. I didn't have Boston in. I had Montreal slipping out, which is funny because suddenly Montreal's only about 3 points up. Yeah. I had Ottawa and Columbus in. I like how Ottawa's playing. Their goaltending's finally solidified. I mean, they do have some, like a lot of teams, some recent injuries. Columbus, though, they always are sitting just a point back. But as you guys know, they have two ways in: wild card, or they can go in the Met because they're right behind Pittsburgh and the Islanders. And I did not have Pittsburgh in the playoffs. I don't know anybody who did. Yeah. So that's why we play 82, soon to be 84 games. To answer your question, wouldn't surprise me if both get in and say Boston and Detroit, or Boston and Montreal, or Montreal and Detroit slip out.
Detroit has a huge game against the Calgary Flames tonight. Is this do you think Calgary can kind of be the spoiler here, or does Detroit kind of roll and keep their playoff hopes alive?
Well, they better. I actually like the way the Flames have played this year. I've said this a number of times on air. I know they're kind of doing a rebuild. They jettisoned some guys and Kadri and all that, and other players, big players left. but they always seem to give an honest effort. The Flames do, and they will make you work for your points. They got beat 4-0 the other day, but that happens. So if Detroit has any pretensions of the playoffs, they should take the 2 points. If they give a point to Calgary, what do they care? They're not chasing them, but that's a dangerous game to play. If you're really a playoff team, Detroit, you emerge with 2 points tonight, but Calgary will make you earn it. Yeah.
Mick, just looking at the Edmonton Oilers, currently third in the Pacific. It's really close. Anaheim only 2 points up. Vegas 1. When you look at the Edmonton Oilers from those two teams in round 1, who do you think is the better matchup for the Edmonton Oilers?
Oh, man. Yeah. Yeah, I was waiting for the Oiler question because we always scratch our heads here. Why is it every time we have to talk about goaltending? But, I think the Oilers are just one of those weird teams that I could see them out in the first round, or I can see them back in the Cup final. And there's like no in between, right? There seems to be no in between with them. And I mean that, knowing that they have to go against a Colorado or a Dallas or a Minnesota. They just have the horses to do it offensively. And I would never, ever vote against McDavid and Draisaitl. Draisaitl, I know, got banged up last night. I don't know if it's maybe better Edmonton doesn't make it, but then I want McDavid to stay on that team. So I'll answer it this way. I don't trust Vegas this year. Mm-hmm. Anaheim still has things to learn. So I think Edmonton could beat Anaheim easier than Vegas, but I'm not saying it would be a walk, because Anaheim's kind of like Montreal, and they just played each other. They're lots of fun to watch. I don't trust them defensively. You never know what you're going to get, and you might get a 7-6 game. Edmonton can win 7-6 games.
Yeah, no, you're right. It's a toss-up right now, and trust me, Mick, here in Edmonton, we're the same way. We think they could possibly lose in the first round or go all the way to the Cup and win with this team, right? And Connor Ingram between the pipes. So, one last one for you, Mick. A lot of teams disappointing this year. We look at the Jets, we look at the Devils. I mean, the Panthers, I think, get a pass for 3 straight Cups appearances and all that. But for you, who's been the most disappointing team in the league this year?
Yeah, the Rangers have been bad. The Leafs here have been bad. But you said the team. To me, it's the Winnipeg Jets. What did they have? 116 points last year? Whatever they did, they led the league. I didn't think they were going to repeat that, but I had them as a playoff team. I had them top 3. Yeah. I had it Colorado, Dallas, Winnipeg, and I had Minnesota just bubbling under. Well, did I miss on the Jets. And here's the thing. As we're looking, I think they're 5 points out. The bottom... Yeah, the bottom half of the West is so mild. It's not the wild, wild West. It's pathetic that if they can just right their ship, they could get into the playoffs, and then suddenly they could sit there and go, okay, we're here. They could be a fascinating team to watch in the postseason. But just when you start to think the Jets are going to make it, they lose to a team like the Rangers, and it drives me nuts. So to me, the Winnipeg Jets are the most disappointing team this season.
Mick, great stuff as always. Enjoy the games tonight. I'm sure we'll chat before the playoffs start here, buddy.
Anytime. I appreciate it, guys. Thank you. Anytime.
All right. Mick Kern, SiriusXM NHL. I have the Devils up there too, Joaquin.
Well, you have to. When you look at their roster too, right? Yeah. Like you're just like, what? Both New York teams just terrible. Leafs, you know what? A little bit of, they're still kind of there, but I don't see the Washington Capitals making it.
No.
After their season last year. Chicago started great, but you knew that wasn't going to last, right? And it's shown. They've fallen way out.
LA disappointing to you?
They're still kicking around, man. So they're not
out, but
no, they're only 2 points back of the Kraken. So don't count out the another first round matchup between the Oilers and Kings somehow. It could probably happen. So, but no, there's going to be a lot of what are those forensic audits at the end of the year when you take the bottom 5 teams from each division. Because there's some teams that you kind of, they're probably going to be there. But there are some teams that have you scratching your head going, what happened this year?
Yeah, 100%. And you mentioned it. Big games tonight, okay? In the 2 wildcard spot, Boston, Detroit tied at 80 points. Detroit hosts the Flames. Boston is in New Jersey. The Penguins are only 1 point up on the last wild card spot, and Columbus can catch them. They will take on the Colorado Avalanche. And then another big game in the league, the LA Kings, like Joaquin said, 2 points away from the Kraken for the final wild card spot in the West. They take on the Rangers. And then you have a pretty good matchup between the Mammoth and the Stars. The Stars just rolling. Will they ever lose again? Who knows? So a lot of big games today in the NHL. That East race is going to be intense. It's funny to me how Detroit was, a few months ago, they were secure. What the hell happened to them?
What happened?
Yeah, they just completely fell off. All right, one more segment to go here on EST Afternoons. Portions of this hour brought to you by the Canadian Brewhouse. Taco Tuesday just leveled up at the CBH. All day, $3.49. New tacos and quesadillas after 4 p.m. Sip on $5.99 margaritas. It's $2 off Corona tankers and tequila shots just starting at $5.99. That was Mick Kern who joined us on the Old Country Towing Hotline. And up next, the Screw It, Let's Do It parlay. And we'll close it out and get you ready for the Reed Wilkins Show.
Edmonton's Leon Draisaitl missed morning's skate with Oilers head coach Chris Knobloch, noting that Draisaitl might miss some time following his early exit against the Predators yesterday. Knobloch didn't provide a timeline for his return, but stated, quote, "There will be some time without him." Meanwhile, the NHL, they've announced the hosting cities for the 2028 World Cup of Hockey. Both Edmonton and Calgary will get some action. Calgary to host 7 games in their new arena, with the semifinals and finals going down at Rogers Place. On the ice tonight, the Flames are on the road against the Red Wings. 5 o'clock puck drop. The Kings and Rangers match up at that same time, while Dallas and Utah hit the ice at 6 o'clock. In football, the Associated Press has reported that the Jets have agreed to trade Justin Fields to the Chiefs. New York will get a 6th-rounder in 2027, taking $7 million of the $10 million guaranteed to Fields next season. To the World Baseball Classic, Italy and Venezuela battle for a spot in tomorrow's final. First pitch just after 6. Meanwhile, there's 8 games in the NBA, including the Lakers and Rockets, tipping off at 7:30. The final segment of EST Afternoons brings us back following the break. I'm Zachary Kubish, keeping you up to date.
When gambling, set a budget before you play. Stay informed and visit GameSenseAB.ca to learn how. Remember, if you gamble, use your game sense.
The road to the FIFA World Cup runs through Edmonton. See Canada Soccer's men's national team before they take on the world this summer. Canada versus Uzbekistan. June 1st, 7 p.m., Commonwealth Stadium. Tickets at Ticketmaster.ca.
Real fans don't stroll in at puck drop. They claim territory. They study the screens. They get into their spot, which is why this matters. The Canadian Brewhouse now has happy hour. Brand new. Tons of options. And the good stuff, like our 8-inch 2-topping RCM pizza and our signature Caesar. Monday to Saturday, 2 till 6 p.m., starting at $3.99. That's more than enough reason to come early. New happy hour at the Canadian Brewhouse. If you're serious about game day, we'll see you for happy hour.
You've heard the name, but what does it mean? For over 66 years, William Huff Advertising has supplied signage from screen printing to digital to LED with design, production, and install in-house. It's a one-stop shop for all your signage needs. Edmonton owned and operated, William Huff has been trusted by the biggest companies and teams in the City of Champions and many others across the country to do the job. If you're looking for a way to get the word out about your company or event, they are the answer. Go to www.williamhuff.com. Their results speak for themselves.
At Firehouse Subs, our subs are freshly toasted, stacked high, and crafted to satisfy. Each sub is piled high with premium meats, melty cheese, and toasted to perfection. Firehouse Subs brings bold flavor to every bite, all served on a freshly toasted roll. But we're not just feeding Edmonton, we're fueling it. Dig into the brisket hat trick, piled with slow-smoked brisket and melty cheese. Or go to the Firehouse Subs fan favorite, the Hook and Ladder. Made to order with smoked turkey, honey ham, and Monterey Jack cheese on a perfectly toasted roll. With 15 Firehouse Sub locations across Edmonton and the greater area, it's easy to grab a hot and hearty sub close to home. Firehouse Subs. Hot, hearty, made to satisfy.
Final segment, EST Afternoons. Barbershop Window says Flames podcasters choked. We got the final. Yeah. I got to tune into that. They're choked at Edmonton.
Oh, are they? Well, they can always come up.
Yeah. It's only a 2.5.
You guys can stay at my place.
Only 2.5. You can join us on the show. Love to have some of those guys on the show. They're great. They're absolutely. They're entertaining.
Warner's great.
Yeah. And they hate the Oilers. And they don't hide it.
But he's a Flame. He's an old Flame. He should hate the Oilers.
I have no issues with it. All right, let's get to the screw. Let's do a parlay for Play Alberta Inside the Numbers.
Let's do it, no delay. Let's take a risk today. No sense being safe. We need a huge payday.
All right, fellas, who wants to kick us off? Let me look at the latest. Well, because Dom picked for you.
Oh, yeah.
But you're good all year because you hit cloud 9. So you're good.
I get him.
Yeah, you can miss for the rest
of the year. I got a pass.
Yeah, you get
till
a pass.
Summer at least.
Koob last week was 2 for 5, and Hernan went 4 for 5. Let's go. What do we got?
Well, does the King of the Castle continue and make the first pick here? Gager, do you want to go first?
I can go. I got my pick right now.
Sweet. Yeah, let's do it.
I am going to go Red Wings win tonight by a score of 4-3.
That's at home against the Flames?
Yes.
Can we pick scores in Alberta?
Oh, yeah.
It's right here.
You said 5-4?
4-3.
4-3, okay. Yeah, because the record for the Flames when they score 4 or more, like they're essentially undefeated, at least in regulation.
That should be some good odds.
Yeah, no kidding. Exact scores, hey?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Wow, okay. I'll sprinkle on
4-3 Red Wings.
Darn, okay.
Okay, cool. What you got?
Now, does that matter overtime?
Yeah, it does. If they
It's got to be regulation?
No, I don't think so.
Okay. Well, my pick here.
Oh, it is regulation. Sorry, it is in regulation.
Specifically in regulation.
Yes.
Okay.
4-3 in regulation. Red Wings victory.
Yeah, that one goes at 5 o'clock. And at that same time, the Bruins are on the road in New Jersey against the Devils. I'm going to go Jack Hughes point. He's on a 2-game goal streak in his last 10 games, 5 goals, 7 assists. And against the Bruins, he's on a 4-game point streak, specifically against Boston with 3 goals, 10 assists in 19 career games against the big, bad Bruins. He's going to get a point tonight.
Ooh, interesting. Very interesting, Koob. I like your style. I'm hot with these, so I'm going to stick with it. I'm going to go...
Going to be like plus
both
10,000.
teams to score 2 in the Mammoth Stars game.
Okay.
All right.
Not bad.
What do you got for that?
What do you mean?
What's the odds on that? Or did you look or you're just saying
I'm
that?
just winging it.
Oh.
Wing it, man.
Okay, so Red Wings to win 4-3.
4-3.
Very specific.
Yeah.
Jack Hughes point. And both teams to score 2 in the Mammoth Stars game.
Mm-hmm. Most of their games have been pretty close, by the way. The last 3 games have been 1-goal games. So it was 3-2 Stars against Utah the last time they played. 2-1 for the Mammoth.
Let's ride.
Before that, and then 4-3, the other one.
4-3 in regulation.
Yes.
Today's National Panda Day. No? Anyone? Okay.
Kung Fu
Panda? Like...
Today's also National Artichoke Hearts Day.
Love them.
Love artichokes.
Too spicy.
Spicy.
Artichokes.
Artichokes.
Oh,
they're not.
I don't know. They're too something. I don't know.
Too good is what they are.
I love artichokes.
Yeah.
Oh.
They're all right.
It's National Everything You Do Is Right Day, so don't let anybody tell you wrong.
Well, then you better put some money on this bet.
It's the right thing to do.
If Detroit wins,
sprinkle.
If Detroit wins 4-3, I'm taking the day off tomorrow. I will not come to work. All right. This day in sports, this day in all this fun stuff, right? Like Nurse on the Run, starring Eric Idle and Robbie Coltrane, debuted in theaters 1990. Do you remember this?
Nurse on the Run?
Nurse on the Run. Nuns on the Run.
Nuns on the Run. I'm like, geez.
It was entertaining.
Who was in that?
Eric Idle and Robbie Coltrane.
No idea.
No. Nada.
Did they dress as nuns?
Yeah.
Did they rob a bank?
No, I can't remember. I remember watching it though. I do remember watching it though. It's a 90s movie. On this day in 1994, Naked Gun 33.
33 and a quarter?
33 and a
third.
In a third.
Yeah.
The final insult debuted in theaters.
Those are good movies. I like when they're on the stakeout and they're eating like those. Remember, I don't think they have them anymore. Do you remember those pink pistachio nuts?
No.
No?
No.
Come on.
I don't.
People must remember, and they would just make your mouth all pink. And so they were sitting there waiting and they're eating these pink pistachios and their lips are all, it looks like they've covered themselves in like red lipstick, and they go to get out of the car and it's just all shells. Like I can't even open the door.
Oh.
So dumb.
And this is from yesterday though, but it's still kind of cool. Yesterday in 1977, Three's Company debuted on TV.
Wow.
Classic. One of the best. I still watch some episodes of that. Still. And The Wonder Years yesterday too debuted.
Really?
Yeah, I remember with Fred Savage. Wendy Cooper.
No, I didn't watch it.
No?
I did. There was a thing on Instagram. It showed all the father figures you watched as a kid that now you're the same age of.
Yeah.
And I looked at it. I go, I can't. I'm the same age as Red Fox when I watched him. Like it's crazy. Like Archie Bunker was my age. Guy looked 80. Do I look 80?
No.
Maybe I do.
You look great, Joaquin.
No, I don't look that good.
You look stunning. You do, though. I think we all look pretty damn good for our age.
Who else was on that thing? Like the father's on there. Like I thought, I'll when I'm that age, I'll be like 1 foot in the grave. Maybe I am.
Oh, boy. What's on tap for tonight, boys? Getting wild?
Probably going to mop here in the offices.
Nice.
I got to do my chores, and then, I don't know, take it
I just
easy.
cleaned the kitchen, so it's
Well, Dusty said, he goes, the kitchen's been really good these months, and I didn't want to throw our boy under the bus, but I'm like, it's mostly Gage.
But saying that, I use it more than anyone else.
That's
right,
fair too. Yeah.
Somebody left a mess in the kitchen.
Really?
I don't know who.
I had my lunch here, but I washed my dishes.
I just cleaned all the dishes, so you just got to put them away. But
easiest part.
Easy peasy.
I think the recycle's really good too. Dusty complimented me on it. So
did he?
Yeah.
What is Dusty's job?
Garbage.
He's
watching LeBron play.
He's been slacking on the garbage, but he can't win the $100 anyway.
Right.
True.
Right.
Hey, he's been gone.
Yeah. It's always good to see him.
I think Reed and Matt were pulling the weight when he was gone doing garbage duty.
Yeah.
I think Trev's kind of slacking.
What's his job?
Those hand towels ain't cleaning themselves.
No,
and the pile's pretty big.
Yeah.
Who's on dusting?
Eric.
Well.
Oh.
He comes in like a cool breeze and kind of just takes the dust with him, doesn't he?
Yes, he does. All right, it's been a fun show. Big shout out to Mick Kern for joining us today. Tomorrow we'll preview Oilers San Jose. Of course we will, and we'll talk about the biggest stories around the sports world. We'll try to get a guest out of San Jose and see if we can get some auto racing media to join us as well to give Tim Horaney a bit of a break. If not, it's just going to call Tim.
Yeah.
I
wonder what they're going to do with these 2 weeks off. Is there going to be some sort of event? F1's known to be looking for any opportunity to make a little extra cash.
Oh, yeah. It's not like they need it. Hey, we want to thank you for listening. We want to thank you for watching. Thank you for the thumbs up, for the messages. You guys are the best. Don't go anywhere. Reed Wilkins, Jay Milne coming up with the Reed Wilkins Show right here on Edmonton Sports Talk. Oilers game day tomorrow. Enjoy the rest of your Monday. Chowders.